The cheapest 2022 Honda car in the market is the Honda HR-V. This vehicle has a starting price of $21,870. The price increases with additions and trims. It's a subcompact SUV and one of the best-selling options for Honda among drivers today. According to Honda's website, here are a few of the things you can expect with this HR-V. Style that helps the vehicle turn heads on the road, that's a matter of opinion. Interior upgrades for a comfortable drive. Safety features for the ultimate peace of mind. And it's an excellent deal for what you pay. The CR-V, on the other hand, is one of the best vehicles offered by the manufacturer that you can find under 30 grand. It's packed with features that take everyday driving experiences to the next level no matter where you go. There's plenty to enjoy if you decide the CR-V is your best choice, but the HR-V is the more economical choice to go with.
The HR-V comes in five trim levels: LX, Sport, EX, EXL, Touring. Available in two-wheel and all-wheel drive. We have the Touring in all-wheel drive.
It might seem like investing, which really isn't the right word, in the cheapest Honda car is a good idea. It might seem like that. After all, you get to save money while purchasing a vehicle to help get you where you need to go. However, driving a poorly made car can be dangerous. Is a cheap Honda worth it, or should you spend more money? According to hotcars.com, it's worth it to buy a cheap Honda because the brand has the following. It offers cheap repairs, has a lot of safety and performance awards, and possesses excellent resale value. That might be the best option. There is a lot to love about an affordable Honda. Your next question might be, is Honda the cheapest car brand? Although Honda has many affordable car options on the market, let me run them down. You've got the Accord, Civic, CR-V, the HR-V we're talking about now, Insight, Odyssey, Passport, Pilot, and Ridgeline. It's not the cheapest place to find a car. Chevrolet, Nissan, and Hyundai have more affordable car options than Honda. Many of their vehicles are even on the higher quality side than Honda has. Even though they're not the cheapest brand, they have a lot to offer. Honda is a well-established company that has proven its reliability over the years. So if you invest in the cheapest Honda car on the market, you know you can trust it on the road. If you're looking at more practical vehicles for the average everyman driver and you want to stay within the Honda family, then check out the Ridgeline. You can find this truck for a starting price of just over $38,000. You can also choose the Honda CR-V for about $10,000 cheaper. Before you purchase a Honda, it's critical to note if spending money on the company is a good idea. Are Hondas a good quality investment, or is there a better way to go? If you were to ask Honda, they would tell you this. Their products have excellent resale value. It's a convenient and comfortable vehicle. It's a company that has won a number of awards in many different areas. Drivers will find a lot of value in a Honda vehicle. It's a brand that's been around a long time. It's proven over and over that it's a company that can be trusted no matter how expensive the vehicle might be. An investment in a Honda is an excellent idea for the average everyman driver today. Although many might disagree that Honda is the best car brand, Honda is one of the best car brands on the market. They have a history of excellent vehicles, have a number of awards for safety, performance, and more. Honda has a huge fan base that has not wavered over time. Although Honda vehicles might not be as good as other brands, they are one of the strongest competitors on the market. If you consider investing in a Honda for your next vehicle, you can rest assured that you are investing in one of the top brands for the everyman driver. Now, if you're in love with the HR-V and are willing to spend about $3,000 more, there is great news. The HR-V has been completely redesigned for the 2023 model year. Here's my latest review.
Honda, what are you doing with the HR-V? You're changing everything inside and out. I can't believe it. What are you doing? This is going to compete with the CR-V now. You're crazy. This looks like every other crossover SUV on the road today, yet it's all new and different than ever before. This is the 2023 Honda HR-V. This new HR-V features improved performance from a larger engine, an upgraded transmission, and a confident, refined, and somewhat fun to drive personality from a more sophisticated body and suspension design. It has a sleek new design and a modern, roomy and feature-rich interior based on the Honda global modular architecture and incorporating elements of the CR-V and Civic, which is pretty obvious. This new HR-V features a longer wheelbase and a wider stance. This may be just the right size you're looking for, sporty and personal, with a more comfortable back seat and one of the largest cargo areas in its class. In fact, it now delivers class-leading safety and technology features such as standard Honda sensing and front knee airbags, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay Plus, available wireless smartphone charging, and a 9-inch color touchscreen. Now, it's not all roses and rainbows. Of course, yes, it looks great on the outside, has a new look, which I think is fantastic. Yet, it's the powertrain that will be the sticking point for a lot of people, myself included. So let's get the negative part of it out of the way right now. 2-liter, 4-cylinder, made it to a CVT, but you have all-wheel drive. You have front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive available on all 3 different trim levels, LX, Sport, and EXL, which I have here. 158 horsepower. This is the biggest drawback. As cool as this looks, it takes forever to get going in 138 pound-feet of torque. That does equal, for ours here, 27 miles per gallon in mixed driving, so 25 city, 30 in the highway. That's the number you're gonna get across all trim levels, approximately 27, give or take. So fuel economy is okay, but it's just not strong enough, not powerful enough to be really competitive, in my opinion. Otherwise, it's a nice, fine car. By the way, this exterior color, probably wondering, Nordic Forest Pearl for an extra $395. From the front to the back, the cargo area, which is pretty impressive. One downside, it is a manual lift gate. There's no push button up here, so you can't walk away. There's no kick option. So just lift it, go to the gym, work out a little bit, no big deal. So you're looking at 24.4 cubic feet of cargo volume behind this back seat. This is a 60-40 split, so you can lift these little tabs right here. I'll just do this side. Fold it down, and when both are folded down, you increase it to just over 55 cubic feet of cargo volume. Below here, you do have a little storage, and even below there, you have a spare tire. So in terms of cargo, very impressive. I like this. You can easily put your groceries back here. I folded both seats down, went to a triathlon race recently and put my entire bicycle back here. Didn't have to take any wheels off, so it's great for those kind of excursions, those kind of activities. I like the cargo in the HR-V, very impressive. Only downside, of course, you gotta push this down, but if you go to the gym, work out, lift a couple of weights, you should be fine. Backseat legroom and headroom from a guy who is 5'11". This being a vehicle that's now 2.5 inches wider, 9.5 inches longer, you're gonna get some more legroom. This is really surprising because the HR-V of old seemed more of a smaller vehicle, and by the numbers it was, but now you're in something that seems like you're on par with the CR-V. This might be a competitor to the CR-V in the near future. They keep on expanding and widening and all that kind of stuff. This is a really good option, I think. Anyhow, here's my legroom behind the front seat of the driver, and this is my position as a driver. There's no compartment back here to store anything, but you do have it behind the passenger seat. But I think this is more than adequate, especially for the class here for legroom. Headroom is good too. There's definitely an indent in the roof line to allow more height if you are a taller person. And here in the back seat, I've got the booster seat for my youngster here. So that's how much room I have. It looks great, no problem. Just enough room for a diaper bag or a sport bag in the middle, but probably not a third person. So yeah, you can get 3 smaller size kids back here or smaller adults in the back seat. It'll be great for 2 adults, but for 3, probably not as comfortable, but definitely no problem if you want to put a couple of car seats in the back, so that's good. And even though this is the highest trim level, there's no extras back here, there's no climate controls, there's no USB ports to charge your devices, and there's a little cubby hole if you want to put something in there, but other than that, it's real standard, real basic, but very spacious. I'm gonna sit here in the passenger seat because I want to point out a couple of cool things that I like about this. Number one is this pass-through right here. This is something I pointed out and highlighted during my first impressions just arrived video the day I got the vehicle. In fact, it was like an hour after I got the vehicle. And in fact, someone said, "Where's the driving review?" And I said, dude, I just got the car. That's the point of the videos that are just arrives. I just got it. Let's see it for the first time together. Anyhow, so this little compartment right here is great to put your keys, your your phone if you want, if you don't want to use the wireless charging pad, which is up here, which I like a lot. Different drive modes. There's a couple here. There's Eco, Snow, and Normal. That's pretty straightforward. And there's your CVT. I do like how this display up here is prominent for both the passenger and the driver. It's very easy to drive and very quiet. I drove a couple of long distance road trips, 50 miles one way and 50 miles back a couple times this last week. And I was recognizing how quiet it was when I didn't have any radio on, no podcasts or anything like that. So it's a very quiet, comfortable ride. It's just that getting up to speed initially that it's a bit gutless, but CVT, 158 horsepower, that explains why you're not going to be winning any drag races with this car. But overall, very comfortable, spacious enough for two full-size adults in the front, and with the safety and the technology here for adaptive driving, lane keeping assist, and so on, it's got everything you would expect in a 2023, which of course this is. Good looking car. I like what they've done with it, both inside and out. So big thumbs up in terms of design and execution. Just that powertrain is not where I would want it to be, but it's not a deal breaker. So your MSRP range on 2023 between $23,650 and $28,950, and that's what I have here with this EXL trim level in all-wheel drive. Again, front wheel and all-wheel drive is available across all three different trim levels. Definitely worth a look and absolutely a test drive. Honda, you have done very well with the HR-V for 2023. Until next time, I'm Dave Erickson. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Adios. One final note, if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.